channel. Today's video is another posture strengthen video. So this will be your second one of the posture challenge. Today is the 15th of June, so you're halfway through your challenge. Congratulations. So all you're gonna need is a theraband and a mat for today. So meet me on the mat and let's get started. So standing on our mat and our feet are hip width apart, we have our band in our hands with some slight tension. Just relax down in front of us. We're going to lift the band with that slight tension and lower it. Just naturally breathing. Bring those arms up and down. Feel those shoulder blades engaged. Feel everything starting to warm up. Belly button is glued to your spine. You're growing taller each time those arms come down. You're still breathing. And we'll do 3 more. Make sure to have a little bit of tension in that theraband. And last 2. And 1. For the next one, we're going to bring those arms all the way up. Do a little side bend and come all the way back up to your middle position. Alternating sides, really engage those obliques, those abs. Keep pushing those feet into the floor and growing nice and tall each time you bend and recover. Big side bend and up. Little bit of tension in those arms, pulling the band ever so slightly. You're gonna reach and come back up, last one on this side. Now we're gonna add on to this side bend and pull the bottom arm and recover. Other side and pull the bottom arm and up, side bend, pull that bottom arm and coming up, making sure to keep everything else nice and stable. Just the upper body and torso moving. We have last set, big reach and pull, and reach and pull, coming back to the center, little circles. So adjust that band as you need to. We're gonna go into our side bend again, circle down and around, and up on the other side. Little micro bend to the knees, same side, side bend, circle down and around, and up. 2 more, circle down and around. Keep breathing and up. Last one, side bend, drop and circle to recover. Other way, side bend, circling down and around and up. Side bend, circle down and up. And last 2, circle. Feel a nice stretch in the spine on both sides of your body. And the last one. We're gonna bring those arms all the way down, all the way back up. Little lat pull and back down to your thighs. Reaching the arms up, pulling the arms apart and back down. So really feel those shoulder blades working. That chest is nice and open. You're breathing, you're growing taller. Your belly button is glued to your spine. Making sure each time you pull your arms down, your ribs are not popping out. Everything is still relaxed, but turned on. So we're just gonna do a few more. Keep breathing. Keep pushing those feet into the floor. And last one. And pull. And we're gonna go and put our feet on top of our band. So we're just gonna step on it. Make sure it's flat. If you have a longer band, that is fine. Shorter, doesn't matter. Do what you can. We're gonna do some standing bicep curls. So adjust your feet as needed, and we're just going to make sure that our hands are holding the theraband like a little ice cream cone, so the ends of the bands are pointing up to the ceiling. We're gonna curl and release. Keep breathing, a nice bicep curl. Keep that chest open. Continuing to grow tall. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. This one, we're gonna reach our arms to the front as much as you can, lower down, and reach to the side, and squeeze in. Reach and lower, side and in. Forward, lower, side, and in. 3 more, forward, and side, forward, side, keep growing tall. The last one, and lower down. We're gonna cross those bands and have 1 in each hand. Make sure those ends are all the way up to the sky again. We're just going to open and close. So keep those elbows glued to your hips. Just opening and closing, squeezing through the back, shoulder blades. Belly buttons are in. Still growing nice and tall. We'll do 3 more. 2, and 1, and release that band. So now we're going to take it away, take it out of our feet, and let's just do a nice roll down, put it to the side. Going from the top of our head, edge of our mat, dropping our chin, rolling down through each vertebrae of the spine. We're going to bend down, walk into our downward dog. Walk out those heels, just pushing them down into the floor, getting a nice calf stretch, hamstring stretch. Push both heels into the floor and send those hips all the way up to the sky. Walking your hands back to your knees, your feet. You can have a little micro bend in your knees, and rolling all the way back up through each vertebrae, and roll the shoulders back. 2 more times. From the top of the head, tuck the chin, rolling all the way down through each vertebrae. Little bend in the knees. Walk those hands out to downward dog. We're just going to pillow out those feet. And just walk and walk. Pushing both feet into the floor, sending those hips to the sky. And walking those hands back. And rolling through each vertebrae. Nice and tall, roll those shoulders back. Last time, tuck the chin, rolling all the way down through each vertebrae. Little bend in the knees. Walk those hands all the way out to our downward dog. This time we're going to bring those knees to the floor. And we're going to come onto our backs. And take your theraband with you. We're going to bring our hands with a little bit of tension, just about shoulder width apart. They're going to come ever so slightly in line with our ears. And we're going to go into an ab curl. But this time we're going to make sure that our shoulders are nice and wide. And everything is nice and controlled. So just doing some little ab curls. And lowering down. Little bit of tension. And down. Make sure that chin is tucked to your chest. And lower down. And 3 more. Lower. Make sure you have your chin tucked so your neck is not in any pain. Keep your eyes on your knees. Last one. Keep breathing. Now we're going to hold and pull. Pull out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. 1 more. Continuing to breathe and rolling up. Pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all the way down. Let's bring our into our first position. We're just gonna stretch that leg, bring that band around the foot. We're gonna go into a tree. So you can either choose to have your hands a little bit closer to you or a little bit further. And the positioning of the hand doesn't really matter, it's totally up to you. I think I'm gonna hold mine like this. Just adjust that bottom leg. We're going to inhale and tuck the chin. Exhale, come into your ab curl. Pull all the way up to a seated position into your tree. And then we're gonna roll down through each vertebrae of the spine, pulling that connection and lowering down. And tuck the chin. Exhale, roll all the way up. So keeping those shoulders nice and wide when you get to the top, and rolling all the way down. 2 more, tuck the chin. Exhale, rolling all the way up, belly button still glued to your spine. And rolling all the way down, last one. And tuck the chin. Exhale, rolling all the way up. And all the way down. And release that leg. Let's try with the other side. So adjust as you need. And here we go, tuck the chin. Exhale and roll all the way up. And rolling all the way back down. Tuck the chin, 3 more. Rolling up. Making sure those shoulders are nice and wide. And down, 2 more, tuck the chin. Exhale, rolling all the way up. And rolling all the way down, last one. And tuck the chin, rolling all the way up. And down. And take your foot out of the band. We're gonna go into a full roll up. So a little bit of tension in our band so we have our shoulders nice and wide. Our toes are reaching nice and long, legs are reaching long, our top of our head is reaching to the opposite wall. We're gonna tuck the chin, exhale, curling all the way up and over our feet. Stacking each vertebrae of the spine, hinging back and then rolling through each vertebrae again. Make sure to hold that tension, and we have 2 more. Tuck the chin, exhale, rolling all the way over the toes, sitting up nice and tall, hinging back, then rolling through each vertebrae of the spine. Last one, tuck the chin, exhale, rolling up and over. This time we're gonna sit all the way up and drop the band. Flexing our feet, putting the band around the balls of our feet or the arches, depends on where you like it. Just make sure it's comfortable. We're gonna hold our band like we did in the beginning with our ice cream cones. So our ends of our bands are facing the ceiling. We're gonna roll back, do a little bit of a bicep curl, and sit all the way back up. 4 more. Rolling, curl, all the way up. Keeping those shoulders nice and wide. Chest is engaged, back is engaged. Belly button to your spine. And last one, rolling back. And we're just gonna do a couple of pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way back up. Taking the bands in opposite hands now, a little bit closer to the feet. We're just gonna pull back, really squeeze those shoulder blades together, and release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Flex the toes to the sky, sitting up nice and tall. Feel those shoulder blades coming together. Feel the chest opening. And open, 2 more. And we can switch our hands again into, back to our ice cream hold. Another roll back, open the arms, close the arms, rolling up. Half roll back, open, close, and up. Rolling back, open, close, and up. Rolling back, open, close, and up. Belly button is glued to your spine when you roll back. Shoulders are wide, chest is wide. We have a last one, and we're gonna pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way back up. Taking the band away from the feet, we're going to come onto our knees, and let's just move this over because we'll use it again. Extending one leg out to the other wall. Same sort of side bend we did in the beginning. Bringing the band all the way up, a little bit of tension. We're going to reach away from that leg with the tension in our band and come all the way back up. So reach, keep everything nice and long, and up. Keep holding that tension, reaching away from that leg and up. Keeping those obliques engaged. And reach. Coming all the way back up. 2 more, reach. And up, last one, reach. And now we're gonna pulse the bottom arm. Pulse down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze all the way up and drop the arm. So I'm just gonna move over, extending that opposite leg. A little bit of tension in our band. Big side bend and recover. Belly button is glued to your spine. Obliques are turned on. Everything is working. Keep breathing. Side bend and up. 2 more. Big reach and up. Last one, we're gonna pulse. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all the way up. Great work, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did, and I can't wait to sweat with you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, lilpilatesqueen. Comment down below what you'd like to see next. Follow me on Instagram at lilpilatesqueen for everything Pilates and lots of fun lifestyle and